Second, tie family ties tighter. Tie your family ties tighter. Love your wife. Respect your husband. Educate your children in the Lord. Be done with porn. Chesterton once said that free love is the first and most obvious bribe to be offered to a slave. And that's what's happened here. You have to understand that the overweening state has a carrot and a stick, right? They threaten and they bribe. They threaten and they bribe. They bribe with money. They bribe with license. They bribe with porn. They bribe with pot. They bribe. And they also threaten. So you want to be done with their threats and be done with their bribes. Be done with porn. Sit down at your dinner table together with your family. Fellowship together around food. Confess your familial sins, especially anger and bitterness. In Luke 1:17, it refers to the promise made in Malachi. God's going to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers. Confess your familial sins. Sing. Learn to sing psalms. One of the striking things, when we began singing psalms as a congregation, one of the things we found out is that it gave us a vocabulary for doing what we're called to do. And this vocabulary is this. The Psalter was written by someone who had lots of enemies. Enemies are all through the Psalter. You can go through the average hymn book and find no enemies at all. You come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and there are no enemies in the garden where the dew is still on the roses. So what you want to do is say, and in the hymns, there's St. Patrick's breastplate has enemies. That's a good one, but it's very psalm-like. And A Mighty Fortress by Luther has enemies, though this world with devils filled. But A Mighty Fortress is based on a psalm. It's a paraphrase of a psalm. So when you learn to sing psalms, you are taking on the vocabulary of resistance. And this is something it's not just something we don't, it's not like those of you who are new to our congregation, I love everything about Christ Church except their funny music. The music takes some getting used to, and you go, what are they doing? We're singing psalms because we believe that this is one of the ways that God equips us to do what we're doing here, which is resisting.